Good afternoon, everybody. I'm in Nong Khai. Nong Khai is right on the border of Thailand and Laos. Just a minute, I have an important telephone call. Hello. It's not very often I do a take two, is it? Normally I don't care. No, I've just got back from travelling to Laos. I've just come across the border, so I'm in Nong Khai, and I've got a couple of hours to kill before I get my bus back to Bangkok. Now, the bus I'm going to get back to Bangkok is Udon Air or Air Udon, right? The one I got here is, or was, Nong Khai Air, NCA. So we'll do a little comparison when I get home tomorrow and look at the pros and cons. But actually, both of those two companies, in my opinion, if you're going to travel by bus to Nong Khai, to Laos, then they're probably your first and second options. And I think, to be honest with you, I think they're really joint first and second, really close, very little difference. But the reason why I'm here is because I'm going to have a look at something that I may be using on my business in a little while. Now, they're slightly controversial in the fact that it's hard, I think, to get them registered, but it's like a tuk-tuk, but it's a three-wheel tuk-tuk, like normal tuk-tuks are three-wheel, but this thing is based on more of a motorbike. So I'm going to show you, see what you think, and then we'll look at the pros and cons. Okay, I'll try and have a chat with them and see if they can give me some more details. So this is the place over here where you can buy the I'm going to call it a tuk-tuk, okay? I'm going to call it a trike, a three-wheeler tuk-tuk. It has actually got another name, and I'm going to tell you what that is in a minute. It was, see if you can guess what it is, okay? It was designed in the 1970s, and it was at the same time as the space race was going on, okay? So it's got quite a quirky name, okay? Well, I'll show you more in a minute. If you come to Laos or even in Isan, this is what I'm talking about, these little things here. You see them absolutely everywhere. And they're used as like a little, just the same as a tuk-tuk in Bangkok, for passengers, for carrying little bits of cargo or freight around. And they are literally everywhere. Now, they're really quirky. I actually really love them. I think they're a bit odd, but I want to do something a little bit different, because we're trying to promote our business now and push it and make it grow through Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and our e-magazine as well. So we're trying to promote lots of businesses in Laos and Thailand, especially in Isan. And we're looking at doing something a bit strange with this, which I'll try and describe to you in a minute. But let me concentrate, because it's the rush hour here and I don't want to get killed. So I'm going to turn this off for a minute. So here we go, look. This is the little thing here. Now this one, the Titan, this is a bigger version. And this is the one I'm actually interested in. I think this one's about a 200cc, and the other ones are 150, I think. But we'll check it out and we'll have a look. So see, this one's quite big, but these ones are really cool. I like all the chrome on them and the way they built them. They're just really cool. They've got something very different about them. Quirky nature. Being a bit quirky is really good. And here, yeah, you've got lots of different styles. Look at this little one based on a scooter here. They really are great. So this is this one here. Now this one's a bigger engine one. I'm guessing, I think this has got maybe a Daihatsu engine in it. I think it's 650, okay? This one, I think, I'm guessing again, I think this one is about a 150 engine, and then that one at the end is maybe a 200cc engine. Okay, so they're all a little bit different. here we go, look. You can get them in many different styles and many different colours, okay? So you can get their designs made to more or less exactly what you want. So you've got this one here, and you've got that one there. It just really depends what you're after. This is obviously more heavy duty, got stronger springs on and so on and so on. And the other one's more lighter duty, just for light loads, no heavy cargo or anything like that. But this is what it's like in here. It's really good. It's a cool place. Now you might be shocked at the prices of these, okay? I've got a good idea what the prices are because I've been here before. But I'm just gonna double check in a minute and let you know a bit more, okay? Now, like everything, there is a downside to everything, okay? I'll tell you what the downside is in a moment. Hello again. Right, the quirky name, Skylab. Okay? They are actually called Skylabs. But, oh, it's such a pain in the arse, honestly. You cannot get these registered. You can use them locally, but you can't register them so you can ride them all around Thailand, stuff like that. And my idea was to get one and to advertise the business on it and ride it around Isan and over into Laos and stuff like that. But nah, that's not going to work. So it is a problem when you get something like this, because as a foreigner you see an opportunity that you want to promote something that is very Lao or very Thai, and especially in Thailand you start falling over obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, and to actually get one of these to advertise on it would be very, very good, and to set something up on it would be good, but you can't ride it around. And in Bangkok it's almost like a massive no-no. Well, alright, I can understand it if it's a rush hour, but I mean, you know, to be honest with you, the traffic in Bangkok is at a standstill, so one of these things, it'd probably overtake anything anyway. So if you got your Ferrari, you know, you can't go anywhere. You got one of these, they think, oh no, can't register. It's just dumbass, you know, it's really stupid. Anyway, my moan for the day. Okay, but I'm still going to try and explain a little bit, because maybe the rules will change. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. But the prices are crazy, honestly. For the little one, I'll show you in a minute, the little one is around about 59 to 60,000. Okay, so that's a 125. The next size up, which is about a 150-ish, that one is around about 75 to 80,000. And then the bigger one, which is a 650, that one is about 95 to 98,000. So they're really, really cheap. So if you're local and you live around here and you want something to ride around on, especially if you've got a business, they're fantastic. But if you want to do anything more than that, yeah, it's stuff basically. So I think I'm going to be looking at something, again, a little bit more, it's going to have to be a bit more conventional, I think, but I don't like to be conventional. Oh, this little blue one on the end here, this is the one that's around about 70,000 odd, okay? And this little red one here, this is the one, and the one next to it, these are the ones that are around about 60,000, okay? So that one and that one, little 150s, sorry, 125, that one's a 150, so they tell me. And this one, which is a much more powerful one, 600cc, this one, which is superb, fantastic, it's only 98,000. Oh, you know, it's such a shame, because they put a lot of effort into building these things, and they do look pretty damn cool, but you know, you're sort of stuck, you can't do a lot with it, but never mind. You never know, rules may change, people may change, and we might be able to do something with these eventually. But this is this great little shop, little workshop in Nong Khai, which are doing their bit to try and be a little bit different and present us with different types of transport, which is cool. So there we go. But it is a problem with Thailand. When you see something quirky like this and getting it registered, very difficult. Imported models, stuff like this, which is these are all actually made around here as well. Very, very difficult to get them registered.